Hey guys, it's Mikey Warhol. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, and obviously today is different. I am here with my fairy godmother, as I like to call her, Miss Alicia Ramos. I want you to actually tell them, like, what did you think of me, like, when we first met and how we met?
So I walked into the center, and I walked into the center, and he was sitting in the front. And immediately I knew he was a healer. I'm a little spiritually weirdo, intuitive, you know, and so I just saw that he was constantly seeking, but at the same time he reminded me of my son. And I have all my pride babies. I have lots of pride babies, and he just reminded me of a son who needed me as a hug, right? And so I already knew that he was already seeking. I knew that you wanted to become something so great in terms of your word and your vision, and to really express your life. You have a lot to say because you've lived so much pain, and that was the beautiful thing about him, is that he was expanding, and because he was expanding and he was seeking, we met each other.
Yeah, I remember being at the center, and then that's when I first started going by myself. And then I just had listened to you speak, and everything that you said, I was like, that's exactly how I feel and how I think, and I'm like, who is this bitch? And then like I just turned around to look at her, and
you knew.
Yeah. And then after the meeting, I just went up to her, and like usually I don't have the balls or the courage to go up to someone and talk to them, and then but this felt different. I was like, this is my sister, this is my mother, this is my family, this is me. And I went up to her and was like, I found you. I found you
again.
Yep.
And I'm like, I found you, bitch. Over here. My name is Alicia Ramos, just like he said. I've been leading a conscious lifestyle since about 2003, meaning that shit went really bad and really, really early for me to have my awakening of where I'm at now. Tonight what I basically had is I had a really cool circle out at my home, and basically what we were doing is we were discussing consciousness. And in the whole aspect of consciousness, we have to look at it from the lighted side, and also from our deep-rooted side, and also from the booty side, right? And so all consciousness is the evolution of your own state of being to actualize what your true potential is. And I think many times we get confused what is consciousness, because we're trying to measure it up to a standard of society, of what a book tells us, what a religion tells us, where at the end of the day, we're all evolving through our own spiritual experience, and each one of those is valid.
Okay, so I want to ask you, do you have a personal definition of consciousness?
I do. You know, consciousness to me just means waking up every single day, and the truth about it is enlightenment or consciousness truly is unlearning something every day.
Yeah.
Because it's a program. And meaning, like the brain, our brain is like a program, it's like a database, it is like a computer. And so one thing that I have found in my evolution of consciousness is that the brain is like a program. So what is true enlightenment? True enlightenment is unlearning a program every single day to bring us to a point to where we're at point zero. And in this point zero, that's the infinite beginningness of it all.
Living a conscious life now is just being more self-aware of self and others, and just seeing the world far beyond the facade that it shows, you know?
But at the same time, when we want it to look a certain way, sometimes it's because we have the biggest judgments of how our own life is. And because we're not accepting of where our own life is and who we are, therefore we want everything to change into a conscious view, where in reality, your consciousness is exactly where your state of being, and it's where your feet are.
Wow.
So you are perfection in this space. So sometimes I think that we're in a rush to get nowhere fast, and we want to continuously build, and we can get into that paradigm of building. Even now it is out of the conscious state, but we can get so obsessed that it has to be a certain way, a certain terminology, and because I'm woke. But at the end of the day, what real being woke is, I think, is total acceptance of where you are, and we truly are the imperfect perfection, both light and day, both scrambled eggs, both being straight, being crooked. And for me, you know, I go both ways and always, so I'm always evolving in all circles.
I would say consciousness means being aware of I guess, your dark side and your light side?
Consciousness means to me being open and being aware of your surroundings and seeing how your frequency can help shift it. Consciousness to me means knowing what you're putting in your body, how you're shifting your body, what you can do to better yourself as well, and as well as help others.
A year ago, I was lost. I was in the hole, in the muddy water, and one day the light just turned on. I woke up one day and I was like, oh my God, everything is so much brighter. And that's when I became conscious. I woke up that day.